Okay, continue with the interview, Ken. Describe a time when you worked well on a team.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I was part of a team recently. It's the title of the team was the General Manager's Subject Matter Expert Team, and our task for this team was to uh, improve the speed of service in our drive-through operations and increase traffic, increase the car counts that we were receiving during that time frame. My task on the team was the script that our order takers utilized to take a customer's order effectively. It was my job to analyze that, break it down, and try to simplify it for the cashiers. I did that through observation, and what I came up with was a simplified method that allowed the cashiers, instead of taking a 8-step process, I was able to cut the steps down to a 5-step process, which made it much more convenient for the cashiers and the order takers to follow the sequence. The results of the action that we took, that and the other members of the team, helped increase car counts for this particular location, not only for the main lunch period, but for all three of our day parts, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, by 10%. And it also reduced the stress on the employees.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, tell me a time when you had too many things to do and had to prioritize your tasks.
Okay. Well, I mean, every day in the restaurant, we have a number of things that we have to do. Number one, we're currently getting ready for a business review, which is basically it's 400 detailed questions regarding the operation that we have to account for and achieve a score of 85% or better. And the review is broken down into quality service, cleanliness, food safety, and safety and security. Um, with so many tasks at hand, I needed to simplify it. So I analyzed it, prioritized the areas of the restaurant based on order of importance and critical factors that would cause a immediate failure. Uh, I broke down the safety and security piece, the food safety piece, which would have had several items listed that would have reduced or caused an immediate failure. Um, I delegated the responsibilities out, accomplished those goals. I brought together teams from our service department, building and grounds, human resources, and of course our even a health inspector to help us with the food safety piece. So uh, by doing that and eliminating those opportunities that existed in the restaurant, we were able to achieve a passing grade and pass the review.
Okay, thank you for that. All right, tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure.
Yes, again, in the quick service industry, those opportunities present themselves quite often. Um, uh, a particular incident that just occurred recently during a recent thunderstorm in our area caused a power outage at this particular location. And of course, with technology being so pervasive in our operations today, we lost significant pieces of equipment. Of course, our ability to take orders electronically, and we had to react in order to keep the business moving. The first steps that I took were to immediately implement a manual order taking process by breaking out computers and pricing tables and tax tables to our order takers. Um, Gave instruction to the grill or production team on how to prepare the orders and communicate the orders between the order point and the grill area. Um, I, of course, had to notify the utilities, um, so I had to make phone calls to them and determine how we would be able to, or how long it would take for order to be restored. Um, as a result, um, the average transactions in this restaurant for that particular day part were generally between 120 vehicles in drive-through and another 80 transactions on a front counter. And even with the loss of several pieces of equipment, we were able to hit targets of 100 cars for that hour and 65. So we were able to avoid a major loss in sales and transactions for the meal period, um, where in most cases other operations would have had a complete shutdown.
Okay, thank you for that. All right. Give me an example of a time when you showed initiative.
Yes, actually, I'm part of a team that um, is working with the administrative processes that our general managers have to follow. And a number of the managers were having difficulty accumulating, compiling, putting their weekly informational packet to the office together. Um, and it was causing administrative issues and a delay in our ability to report sales and transactions and labor reports. Basically, I created a binder system with inserts and folders that would allow the managers to simply open the binder, read the tabs, and then include the paperwork that was required by our administrative staff at the office. It was basically a built-in checklist for the managers to follow. And in addition, the system seemed to work so well that the entire company decided to go with the program, and we put those into all our restaurants. The result of the binder, again, it simplified the tasks that the managers had to do. It ensured a greater percentage, a higher percentage of accuracy um, in terms of the material that was required to create our reports, and the entire paper flow of the company um, was improved. So that's about it.
Thank you.